Hello there, folks. Welcome to our first ever Game Patroller briefing room. I almost said podcast. I am your host, Game Patroller Enfocado, the man whose depression is so low that it can reach my IQ test, and I'm sorry to say, and it's pretty low. Right here, right now on this show, we're here to introduce two good people that's in this stream. Give it up for Game Patroller Shinko.
Thank you guys. Thank you. Just so you know, my IQ is at -0. Let that sit there for a second and move on.
All right, and with that, folks, we're gonna go ahead and introduce our new co-host of the day. Introduce yourself, Game Patroller Suyuk.
Hi everybody, I am Suyuk. I am new and also with a moderate IQ level. Hello.
Actually, you're smarter than the both of us put together, remember?
I don't know. That's debatable.
That is totally awesome. We got the smart man in the group here.
I mean, I'm not the guy who edits the videos though.
So we decided to do something a little bit different other than we make videos. I thought it would be a nice idea to do like a little small podcast here and there. If you guys like this kind of podcast, feel free to comment. Also give us a like and subscribe if you guys get the chance.
And hit that bell.
Yes, don't forget to hit that bell.
Ding, ding.
Before we start this podcast off, let me just first say and ask, how are you guys doing today? Starting off with Game Patroller Suyuk.
I'm actually doing pretty great. Cool being part of it. I never really did a podcast before, so you're gonna hear a lot of uhs and oh. But yeah, I'm feeling pretty good. Feeling pretty great that we actually get to come together. We're longtime buddies, all of us, and finally getting to make something that everyone could actually like enjoy. So yeah, I'm pretty good.
Yeah,
so that's awesome, dude.
Yeah, feel free to relax. This is only just a podcast. It's not an interrogation, so feel free to relax.
Yeah. Nothing, that's chasing us or nothing that's like pressuring us or like, oh my goodness, Ma, get the camera kind of stuff,
Right. Alrighty. Then we got James. Oops, I almost said James. Game Patroller Shinko. How are you doing today?
You know what? I'm doing really good. I'm a little nervous, but that's okay because I'm used to talking. I can talk a lot. I can talk forever. But you know what? I'm feeling good. I'm feeling great. I'm feeling positive. I'm feeling excited, optimistic right now, and I'm feeling groovy.
You know what? Speaking about optimistic, I remember that you used to have a YouTube channel too.
Actually, yeah, I did. I used to have a YouTube channel back in high school, and every time I watch it, it's just a cringe fest. And those of you who don't remember, I am actually married. I'm just throwing that out there. And me and my wife will watch my old videos, and oh my goodness, it's a cringe fest, my guy. I'm just like,
Shinko's off the market.
My goodness.
Sorry, ladies. Lovely Shinko here is taken.
Tisk. I mean, that's a good thing, right? But you found your soulmate.
Yeah.
Right? So you're good.
I was just blessed. She was just placed in my life. I'm just like, oh, thank you, Lord.
Anyway.
And speaking of...
yeah.
Sorry about that. I didn't mean to cut you out there, Game Patroller Suyuk. I wanted to ask Shinko because there was another... he did had a recent YouTube channel he started up by himself.
Yeah, as of right now, that one's just sitting there because my motivational inspiration is just down the dumps right now. So I'm just giving that a quick break.
Oh, jeez, you and us both.
Yeah, I know that feel, but right now I'm just gonna let it sit for a little bit, But anyways, just keep moving on.
Yeah,
absolutely.
And that I would let's see. What can we do? I don't want to make it sound like that we're like being scripted here. We're just trying to make it like relaxing as possible. No scripting, freestyle whatsoever. So let's see. I guess from our first ever podcast, I guess we should talk about.
Not Suyuk. Enfocado. What about you? How's your day? How are you feeling? Because you asked us, but how are you doing?
I am doing just fine. Usually in a couple of videos that we were in a while ago, that I would be like mostly chilled and relaxed and stuff. But other than that, I am doing just fine. I just had a good breakfast, hanging out a little bit. I had to move a futon, but other than that, I'm doing just fine. I have my workout and everything, and I just realized that I am completely out of shape.
That's fine, dude. Round is a shape. I'm gonna say that right now. I know it's not the the most wanted shape, but it's a shape nonetheless.
Well, if that's the case, then my shape is probably an egg.
Well,
Like my head.
round is the shape, so you're good.
Yep. So let's see. From there, I guess from some people who are curious to know, why did we start off Game Patrollers? Who is Game Patrollers? Who are these guys that are in here, and what makes us so different than any other video game content that you guys seen on YouTube? With a little of that, I figured that we go back and do a little bit of history with Game Patroller Shinko. And I were the ones who came up with the idea. So, Shinko, if you were to do the honors.
Yeah, so pretty much we decided to do this channel mainly because Enfocado and I would go to school. We were in the same class, and we at first, we were just minding our own business, and then I decided, hey, you know what, let me hang out with this guy real quick, and then I really got to know him, and he was a really funny guy, and I noticed that he was just going to school, going home, going to school, going home. And I was like, you know what? I want to do something different. Let me ask this guy if he wants to do something different. I mentioned that I had an old YouTube channel and that we can be able to, do something together. That way, get them to, just do something. And then we came up with names. And the names for the channel, we had to be very, very, specific because there are so many gaming channels. And so we really had to think of something. It took us 10 minutes? 15 minutes to figure it out.
Yeah, not to mention all the good names were taking, really.
Well, I mean, our name is pretty cool, and it doesn't belong anywhere on YouTube except this channel, The Game Patrollers. Now, the reason why it's called The Game Patrollers is because at the time I was really playing Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2, and they're called The Time Patrollers. I'm like, well, we play games. And we are patrolling, through, games, what we like, what we don't like. So, mix the two together, and bada boom, Game Patrollers.
Big brain.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So let's see. I'll go ahead and start it off in this one. Do you remember our first video that we did, Shinko?
Yeah, I remember we were doing Resident Evil 2 remake, and oh boy, the audio was garbage. Let me tell you right now, because we were just using like a gaming headset, and it was on my head. And we had the microphone sticking out so that it could capture my audio and his audio, and yeah, it was really bad. And then the editing, we thought hey, let's add a little instrumental when we introduce ourselves. Oh, that was a bad idea.
We can go and add a link right there somewhere on the podcast for them to see what video they're referring to.
Yeah. Oh boy. It was just, like I said, a cringe fest.
Yeah. But I was actually trying to figure out which one of us came up with that idea first.
I think it was me, because we had to start somewhere and we needed to figure out how we're going to record, and I knew that we can record on the PlayStation, so I think it was my idea. And you told me that you had the game and I really wanted to play it, so I was like, hey, I could play it and we could put it up on YouTube.
Yeah, and that was when back then my PS4 was doing just fine, other than currently what's going on right now, but we don't have to talk about that now. I am checking up on our website, not on our website, or our YouTube channel, and I can tell you what year that we did this game. We actually did it on October 19, 2019. So that was a few days before Halloween.
Wow, I was barely married at the time, because I got married in July of that year.
And then from there, we pretty much just run off from We ran off from Resident Evil. We did from Donkey Kong, and then we tried to do God of War. There was just so many games that we were trying to get into.
The main challenges really was the inspiration, And I don't know if you guys can hear that, but that's a fire truck in the background.
You sure? I don't seem to hear any fire truck, buddy.
I gotta love technology. Cancels out all the background noise.
Thank you, Discord. Anyways, the main challenge really was just the motivation, because I knew that my editing skills were straight garbage, and I really wanted to edit it, but I did not have any motivation, didn't have any inspiration. I'll just sit there just staring at a screen, and my editing was just terrible. But Enfocado, on the other hand, oh my goodness, this guy, ladies and gentlemen, this guy right here is mad genius. Just straight mad genius, and that's just really the problem. It's just trying to figure out the motivation. Not only that, now, right, Suyak, just trying to find a day to record. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I think one of the biggest challenges ever since I joined Game Patrollers was just finding time. For goodness sakes, I have a 9-to-5 job, 5 days a week, and quite frankly, I also have family I have to deal with at the same time. So, like, even finding time to record in itself, to even discuss content like this, it's really rare.
Yeah, especially when we want to do like new games where we have like these amazing ideas, like I want to do more Gary's Mod videos. I want to do like FPS shooters, or just like old timey like Mario Kart or Pokemon, MMO, which by the way is a real thing, Pokemon MMO, look it up. Just something that all three of us can do at the same time. That isn't FPS, that isn't like a mainstream, video game of some sorts,
Agreed.
Very agreed.
Yeah, like Among Us. I like the game. It's awesome. It's fun to play with friends, and we definitely have to like record a session.
Yeah,
Right.
but it's actually hard to get that amount of people to nicely to like do Among Us, really.
Yeah, but at the same time, just to keep in mind that we want to be different from everyone else. Like Among Us is a great game, but everyone's doing that. That's like a trend. And we want to be different, like for me specifically, I want to do games that are, old-timey, like retro, nostalgic games, because, the video game started somewhere and it became something so great, to this day. And we really, have to go back and enjoy and, give the people, the nostalgia that they want, like Mario Kart. Oh my goodness, I love Mario Kart. Or Pokemon Fire Red, best Pokemon game, hands down. Anyone else, fight me,
I like Fire Red too. But one thing I will fight you on is your choice of your first Pokemon.
Oh, snap.
What do you pick?
I'll go straight Charizard. Fire type, anytime, any day. Let's go.
Gotcha. I'm water type all the way. Low-key, personally.
Oh wow, looks like we're all the opposite. I would pick Bulbasaur as my first partner.
Oh, there you go. Speaking of which, oops, we'll cut that out. Speaking of which, Enfocado, what do you think? What do you think will make us more different?
Well, I guess, kind of a really hard subject. It kind of like put me on the spot. Let's see. What we have to do to make ourselves different? Well, I know what I have to do. I need to be more energetic, really, because of like knowing like how low tone my voice is, and knowing that the fact that my voice can be just so bland and boring. So I need to crank up my motivation and also my enthusiastic all the way up to like 100. So it's got to be from 0 to 100 real quick whenever we do these kind of videos, because I notice I'm like more chilled and like low tone and monotone, and that's whenever I like watch myself, like whenever I watch these videos, I just kind of think, oh god, why is this guy sounds so boring.
That is true, but the thing is that that's something that I like to do is, I work with that, because even though you're monotone, I'm like super energetic and everything, and that's actually a good thing to build upon, so that way you could be able to, create that symbiotic, team kind of thing. And that's just me, I'm energetic, I'm straight to the point, I don't mess around, or maybe when I joke, I could joke a little bit here and there, but I just go straight into it, like let's roll, let's do this, kind of thing. What about you, Suya?
It's kind of like, sorry, I didn't mean to like cut off. It's kind of like we're making like a low budget Game Grumps in a way.
But we're trying not to be like Game Grumps.
Yeah,
right.
We want to be different,
Yeah.
Also, one thing about like Game Grumps is it's like, everything seems to be, after a while, everything gets kind of stale. It's just
That
like,
is true.
this is content. Like, oh yeah, content. Like, they're gonna be laughing a lot in this video game. Like, oh, ha ha ha.
Yeah, I noticed that sometimes that they're just talking the whole time. It's just like,
yeah, it's just like
what's the point
loud,
of playing the game if you're just gonna keep talking, not even talk about the game, and it's just like,
loud bursts of energy. And it's just like one thing we should do is make things more personal. That I think we should do. What I want to do and aim to be in this particular channel is, have some more transparency. Like, here's the thing about content creators: everyone has like this facade of like personality, like, oh yeah, I'm the crazy loco guy that's on the game. But you know, what about the real stuff? Like, yeah, you know what, guys, I wasn't doing too great today. Like, oh yeah, for sure. Why? What's going on? Like, while you're playing the game, you know, talk about what's going on. You know, don't be fake. Like, it's cool to play Gary's mod while feeling depressed. That's fine. Totally okay.
Yeah,
Talk
you know,
about it better.
Definitely, I agree with you completely because you know, video games on its own can either be just a great way to just vent a little, or just to distract yourself, as a therapeutic way to just let loose, relax, and just play something you want to play, because the world we live in is pretty stressful. Everything's just boom fast, like super quick and everything. Yeah, I totally agree.
All right,
and me personally, I want to be real, just real about everything, and this is something we could be able to talk about definitely in the next episode. So if you guys want to hear that, by all means, we'll talk about that. What else should we talk about in the next episode?
Well, before we get to the next topic, I just wanted to say that we are not bashing any famous YouTubers like Game Grumps and any other kind of guys. We're not trying to build haters. We're trying to build a gaming community, a family-friendly gaming community. No matter how many times I try to censor my swears, we're trying to be like a good community. We're not here to like send hate to any other popular YouTuber just because of our opinions are different compared to what everybody else is.
That's definitely a given. Absolutely, I couldn't agree more.
And I second that motion. Yeah. Also, if you guys do have any topics you want us to talk about, like, I don't know, what games that you like, or what games that you want us to have a reaction towards, or I don't know, just whatever comes to your mind, leave it down in the comments below, because we do want to talk about what you guys want to hear. Because we're doing this for you guys.
Yes, that's correct. Game Patrollers is here to patrol for your comments. And see what we should do. But yeah, you know what, guys, we're definitely here for you. We want to hear what you guys have to say, especially as being part of our audience, no matter how big or how small. But one thing is absolutely for certain, just want to make sure we got this done right.
Oh, okay. I thought you were gonna go with it. I didn't think you was gonna do like a little cinematic pause when you said that.
No, not at all.
Yeah, that actually, I thought you were gonna I don't know. I thought your microphone actually.
I thought you was gonna like build it up or something.
No, not at all. See, it's these little nuances that make us great.
Yeah, definitely. Right. Yeah. Well, anyways, guys. So yeah, leave a topic in the comment below, and like we say in all our videos,
good games,
good plays,
and we'll see you on the next one.
Absolutely.
Signing out.
See y'all later.
Care.
Bye, guys.
Bye. Hasta la vista.
Thank you for tuning in.
Yeah.
Bye bye.